right, well, best of luck trying to handle the pressure wrestling game of this individual who has really taken the division by storm. And as was the case for you oftentimes in your career, even when the opposition knows what's coming, you can't stop it.
Yeah, because this kid has so many different ways to attack you in the wrestling realm. Unfortunately, John, he has not developed the striking to that level. So if you can keep him up right now, we've seen everybody deal with it. When you can't get that takedown, what's left for this guy? Yeah. Does this guy still believe? How does he operate in those moments where he doesn't really know what to do? We're going to find out tonight, because this is his toughest fight to date.
And he said he slept in his singlet last night for good energy.
I love that.
Gotta be comfortable.
I love that.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bo Nickal!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He was the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we go. Round 1 is underway. This dude throws some bombs with those hands, and you got to think that's the path of least resistance.
I mean, he's got power in both, John. He can knock you out with every single punch. In the playbook, he's got the great right hand. He has the great left hook. He has the blasting uppercut on both sides. He just has dynamite in his hands.
Nichols' strike attempt there is blocked. Shooting for the takedown here. Bo Nickal gets tattooed by that straight punch. Right, early round 1 action here, and the wrestler immediately is able to get the clinch. Seems to be a means to an end, though. He's going to try to take this fight.
Absolutely, John, and he wants to wear on the arms. He understands how powerful this boxer is. So by grabbing it,
Nichols looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Arm triangle attempt. He's got to get that elbow going forward. He's got to drop his chest to the mat. Don't squeeze. Let your shoulder do the work, and you'll get the finish.
And there it is. The uppercut lands. That is nice. He told us that weapon would be there, and he got it right up the gut there on the wrestler.
He said he had some things to deter him from level changing. It seems as though he was talking about the uppercut because it landed, and it landed effectively. And then he goes overhead right.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas.
Taking for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
All right, so there's the early takedown for the decorated grappler. Exactly what he wanted to do tonight.
Exactly what he needed to do if he's going to want to win this fight. You've got to put this guy on his back early, and you've got to put him on his back often.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Changing the position.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet. Look at that, going into the armbar. What a tight armbar.
Wow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe. Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike to the bottom.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you gotta be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes with your point.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back.
Keep that top position and work your
Oh, he got to the spot.
Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back, but when you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active, and that's exactly what he's doing. Changing the position.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
In the books.
Stop!
All right, but take a seat. Now listen to me. That was a great round. I don't want you to force those submission attempts so bad, though. Okay? Stay patient.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. Well, he certainly had his way with his opponent in that previous round, and with this guy, even when you know what's coming, sometimes it's still just hard to stop him.
Yes, because he's always changing it up. The first time, it may be a high crotch entry. The second time, you may get single. Third time, it may be double. Ultimately, it always leads to him in the top position, trying to find space for his ground and pound.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nickel. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. He gets to the single collar time. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes, as the opponent's hands go up, he drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. He could not shut the lights out. And now, Pass is trying to find that shot again.
All right, so there it is again. Rinse, repeat, another takedown, just like we mentioned off the jump. This wrestler has been up in his opponent's face all night.
Well, according to the game plan, it would be take this guy down and ground him out. That's exactly what he is doing. Every time he level changes, he gets to the hips, gets to his angle, and he secures these takedowns. He could not be happy.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Beautiful transition.
Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight. Gotta be careful here.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Well, his opponent tonight has done a good job of getting back to his feet, and just as I say that, landed on his back again.
Another takedown over and over and over. Look, man, I'm a wrestler, and I love takedowns. Come on, do something different. Press punch. Do one of the special moves. I mean, Jesus, takedown after takedown.
Nice 1-2 there. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Gets to the single collar tie now. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Good punch.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Takedown defense is there. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Final seconds of the round.
Another takedown land. In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting it over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Bo Nickel gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Lands the right hand over the top. Oh, you gotta like that as a two-time United States Olympian as he goes to the ankle pick to get the takedown.
I mean, it speaks to the wrestling acumen. Just the ability to find any takedown available. What a beautiful ankle pick.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nickel. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
This is a terrible position.
All right, stay in there, buddy. Recompose.
Gotta be careful here.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Nickel.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's got to be careful here. Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut him. That was a slick transition.
Nickel's right back to the full mount.
Beautiful ground strike landed.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Good work from the top here by Nickel. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3.
Let's go, bro. Stay busy on the ground for me. Stay busy.
In the half guard.
Nichols right back to the full mount here.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Posture's up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Oh, lands the overhand. How good is that? Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent. He's throwing these punches in combinations, really dictating the pace of his opponent.
Nichols now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. Just misses with that one. Nickel gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Another shot to the head. Beautiful shot lands to the leg. Oh, nice right hand.
Well, there it is again. He just continues to keep landing those takedowns, scoring a lot of points. His opponent has showed a pretty good get-up, but not sprawling, not stopping the shot.
He's got to sprawl earlier. He's got to defend a little bit earlier if he's going to stop this guy. This guy is so committed to his wrestling that he will continue to attack him over and over again.
Nichols back to the side control now.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Heavy shots, go. Heavy shots.
This is a terrible position.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Oh, this is some good ground and pound here as he lands the elbow up top. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, heading back to the corner, and Nichols bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. All right, well, the athletes have kept the replay truck busy tonight. We will take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. He opened a cut above his opponent's eye.
And now the cut becomes a story. We are going to have to watch the placement of this cut. Is the blood going to start to leak into the eye? How is he going to be able to fight through the damage that was dealt on those shots? What a great round by his opponent. But now it's on him to make the adjustments that gives himself a chance.
And it's not just the cut man who has his work cut out for him. We'll see if he can make those adjustments and rally here in this next round. Bo Nickel gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Oh, head kick gets home. Don't want to take too many of those. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
And there you go. Again, half guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount. start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
Trying to find a home for that right hand.
Clinch position.
Takedown defense is there. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, huge left. Man, doesn't take a lot of these kicks to produce redness. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Ooh, what a punch.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Oh, massive overhand lands.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. Great timing on that double leg. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. Great defense by this fighter. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Nichols pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. Back mount now. Just over 2 minutes to go.
In the half guard.
Nichols back in full mouth. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nichols.
Oh, slick reversal right there. Oh, right into mouth. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient. He's got to squeeze, but not too much. He's got to get the guard locked and try to find a submission.
Choi's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Oh, working for the submission again.
They're both struggling so much to get out of this position.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing the opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, strong punch there by the Korean Super Bowl. So now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer. Right now, he's lost.
Oh, fades upstairs and lands flush to the body.
When they land perfect, that is the reaction you're hoping to get. That one landed perfect in this fight. Maybe stop very soon.
All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself. And look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight?
Ready.
Fifth and final round. Oh, perfect head kick there. What do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's going to secure.
I'll take your action.
Okay.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Nice crack there. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Oh, he lands a kick to the leg. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 43 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi, with another highlight for the reel tonight. That reel's getting pretty